The holiday season means lots of entertaining and meal planning, and most likely some wine to go along with all that food. Joining us to help find the right blends for the occasion is sommelier Leslee Miller. Good morning to you, Leslee.
Good morning, Molly. Thanks for having me.
You're an expert, obviously, in wine, but I think a lot of people wonder, what is the secret to pairing the right wine with different kinds of food?
Well, you know, this season, for certainly, when it comes to the holiday season, it's always very busy and hectic. That's why I've partnered with Aldi to bring all of my favorite food and wine pairing tips to you. Now, when you do pair food and wine together properly, you can really come away with a pretty unbelievable experience for your guests. At my house, I love to start everybody with a little glass of bubbles. The Belletti Prosecco is fantastic when you're building out a charcuterie board like this one. So a little specialty cheese, a few meats, cured meats, dried fruits, nuts, spreads, crackers, and more, and you've got yourself a really great entry appetizer. If you want to head into some heavier appetizers, we do have a number of different recipes online. I love the bacon-wrapped baked apple with the caramel bourbon dipping sauce. That's pretty awesome with the Grand Marie Prosecco. And then one of the favorites actually amongst my family is the pull-apart stuffing roll. So the herbal notes of this little bite is really great when you pair it to the William Wright Pinot Noir. Of course, when it comes to entrees at Aldi, there are so many amazing wines at great price points, so you can really throw down any number of different wines on the holiday table. The Villanella Pinot Grigio is fantastic with foods like seafood, so a little seared scallop. Also into vegetarian dishes like creamy, cheesy mashed potatoes, cauliflower, eggplant. And then, of course, if you're serving the classic, like a roasted turkey, the Broken Cloud Chardonnay is fantastic in the way of pulling out some of these baked apple and pear notes, and then again, pairing to the stuffing on the plate. Of course, one of my favorite courses of the entire table is always the dessert course. The Arosa Sparkling Moscato with the creamy strawberry and cherry notes that we have really pairs itself nicely with a molten lava chocolate cake into a cheesecake selection.
See, I always love the dessert too. It's interesting because I feel like the wine you selected, is that a fairly sweet wine?
You know, it's kind of off dry. It has just the right amount of sweetness, but the bubbles also kind of help to keep it pretty light and lively, so you don't have anything that's too sticky. It's really actually the perfect amount of sweetness.
You know, a lot of people think there are rules as it relates to wine and food, like if you have red meat, you have to go with the red wine, that kind of thing. Are you a fan of some of those hard and fast rules?
I'm not, actually. I think that we've thrown a few of those rules out when it comes to pairing food and wine. We no longer pair the color of the wine to the color of the protein. In fact, it's all about the preparation of the dish. You can compare and contrast different flavors. As with the Prosecco, I've paired that to go along with creamy cheeses, so the nice acidity kind of cuts through the creaminess. And then, of course, when it came to this turkey, there's all these roasted notes and this nice kind of caramely the Chardonnay goes really nice with kind of some of those brown butter notes that you have here.
I think it sounds delicious. Mouth-watering, in fact. And where can people go for more information?
Of course, you can head to aldi.us/holidays, and then we do have this fantastic line that just came out on December 13th. Great to give as a gift. It's our Artist Series bottles designed specifically for Aldi by artist Timothy Goodman. So don't forget to pick up a gift too.
That wine looks fun. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time today and happy holidays.
Thanks. You too, Molly.